Welcome to ecoMetals TV here at Wire and Tube by Messe Düsseldorf. We are very pleased to welcome Mr. Thomas Hansmann, CTO, Chief Technical Officer of SMS Group, and we are very interested hearing some news. What's going on with Turning Metals Green? That's your new credo, and behind Turning Metals Green stands how can we get to our emission zero, reducing the carbon footprint, CO2.
First of all, thank you for the opportunity and that we can discuss. So, and as you mentioned, the life is a little bit more complicated, and there is not one way to decarbonize the steel industry. And luckily for a plant builder, there are several technical ways possible, which have their own importance. They have their own area of applicability, and so it's something a little bit more complex. But the positive thing is that things are moving. So our clients, the steel industry, has decided to decarbonize, and a lot of initiatives have been started, and a lot of projects are already in the status of execution. So we are moving, and I think it's the most radical cut in the steel industry we have ever seen.
The biggest shift ever, I would say,
so,
in the industrialization era.
Well,
let's come to this complete new. This is another lighthouse project you have.
Yes, we have this in Sweden, H2 Green Steel, and there you have the possibility to design a steel plant from scratch according to what is the best way to produce green steel. And you start with hydrogen, you have the generation of green hydrogen because you have green electricity available, and then you adapt the flow sheet with the classical way of direct reduction electric arc furnace and the downside with the steel production. And I think that's the dream for an engineer to design such a plant.
It's a dream.
It's a dream, yeah. And it happens in Europe, and unfortunately the conditions like these that are available here in Sweden, they are not available in Germany. So it's something that is very much interesting, and it will be a blueprint for other steel plants to come, but maybe not so many in Europe, because we don't find the conditions that have to be fulfilled in order to produce steel green, but also economically interesting. Maybe we believe it's more important to have also intermediate solutions for the steel industry to decarbonize, and this is why we are working heavily on technologies that will allow to continue to operate a blast furnace, for instance, but to lower CO2 emissions below 50, 60, if possible 70%. And because I think we cannot wait, we want to contribute to the decarbonization of the steel industry, so we should also accept that there are intermediate steps in order to move forward. This is why we think there are several ways where we have to move.
We are here at Wire and Tube. What is the message to the customers of your customers, because they are here?
Yeah.
How can they go on as you on the path on decarbonization?
I think there are, of course, the potential.
Because we are going from the liquid now to
the production of products.
Heat treating,
it's clear that in the upstream the potential is the biggest, and the need to do something is the most important one. That's clear. In the downstream, luckily, if you have a different flow sheet, you have electric arc furnace for the production of long products, then you are already one step ahead, because you don't have the utilization of fossil fuel to the extent that you have in the upstream area. So this is why we are trying to offer solutions to that in order to find ways either to electrify reheating furnaces and something like that, pointing at renewable energy, or if it's necessary, also the utilization of hydrogen in combustion processes, even if I think that's not the best way to use hydrogen, just to burn it, but if necessary we can do, and we can also offer solutions to this. And on top, I think one of the most important features we have to think about is the energy optimization, because still today I believe there's a huge potential in the organization of a steel plant in order to minimize energy consumption, and energy consumption minimization means less CO2 emissions. So, and this is the digital world. We are also offering solutions for complete steel plants, more or less complex, in order to optimize them.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.